folks. Outside the court. We're just finishing up in court today for the day. I forgot to do a summary for you yesterday. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's been an interesting day in court today. So we started off this morning. The jury went on an excursion to go and have a look at this little number in person. So they got to, check it out. And that went well from all accounts. And so we didn't get into court till just before lunch. And Paul is still calling witnesses. And he's got a few more to call tomorrow, so the case is ongoing. And so it goes. So I expect definitely be here tomorrow, and depending on how long it takes for the witnesses to be got through, will depend how much longer the case goes. Oh, it's a bit sunny. So, I think we're in relatively good spirits. I've got a good feeling. Hopefully that means something. I don't know. It carries on. Yeah, keep your prayers going for Paul. Thank you, Pam. So, we've had a few supporters in court. We started off, I think, with about 10 the first day, which was wonderful, and numbers have fluctuated, about 5 each day at least. Interesting thing. I've never sat through a jury trial before. The jury selection process was quite interesting. So what they do, they have a jury pool, so about 70 potential jurors are summoned, I guess is what they call it. I don't know what they call it. And so they all come in and they all sit down in the courtroom, and each juror is given a number. So juror number 1, 2, through to 70 or whatever it is. And then the sheriff has like a lotto ball barrel, and all the numbers are in the barrel, and he draws out a number one at a time. So when your number comes up, you stand up, you go and stand in front of the jury box, and at that time the prosecutor or the defence have the option to say challenge. The grounds for which they don't have to disclose. So they don't ask the juror any questions, they don't find out anything about the juror, what their opinions are about the relevant issues. They just completely go on the appearance. If they don't like the look of them, they can just say challenge, and that juror goes and sits back down and they call another one. So how's that for a interesting way of selecting a jury? It's not really a selection, it's just like, is there something I don't like about the look of this person? And there you go. So, interesting. Nothing at all like what we see on the TV from America, where they get to ask each juror any questions and find out about them. Anyway, that's how it goes. So, I thought that was quite interesting. We've been through that whole thing before. But anyway, so we continue. Tomorrow I'll give you an update. So if all the witnesses are got through tomorrow, then depending on what time that happens, if it happens with enough time to start doing closing summaries from each party, then the prosecutor goes first. He has his closing statements, and then Paul will get his chance. So if there's enough time for that to happen after the witnesses, then I guess the whole case will be closed tomorrow. If not, then it'll go through to Thursday. So just depending on how long each witness takes. So yeah, we've had some interesting witnesses. The interesting thing about most of the witnesses that Paul's called is they don't know him. The only thing they know of him was that he's the driver of the truck, and they've seen, obviously, people have asked for witnesses to come forward if they were there on the day. So yeah, it's interesting. You know, he gets up and says, "How did we meet?" to each of his witnesses, and they say, "Oh, well, we haven't really." So yeah, you'd like to think that that's fairly independent sort of evidence that they're giving, seeing as they don't even know him. So another nice, interesting aspect. So around, so yeah, we've had Michael Gray Griffiths here, which has been, you know, nice to have somebody with a bit of a profile covering the case. I believe Hoodie and Carl Leibold are very interested, but they haven't been able to make it. So yeah, good on Michael for being here. Yeah, that's about all I've got for you today. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some news. But anyway, at any rate, even if the case closes tomorrow, there'll still be jury deliberations. So unless they can see that it's a clear-cut case either way, that could take a while or not. But anyway, that's the way it is. Okay, well, we'll catch up with you again tomorrow afternoon. Have a great day and keep shining your light, sharing your love, and please, good wishes for Paul and his team in court. Freedom Truck Paul. I'm sure it'll get to the right place. Thanks for being there as always. Catch you soon. Bye.